OK, donc on vient juste d'écouter Red Cold Hearted, la chanson Want To, sur les ondes de choc.ca, l'émission Sur les Hautes, donc une émission 100% dédiée au hip-hop, au féminin, by women and LGBTQ+.
Yeah. Puis on a un invité, il s'appelle Friday Ricky Dred.
Yeah.
Rebonjour.
Bonjour.
Donc, pendant la track, on parlait un peu, on lui expliquait notre concept. Et, we were talking about
the word female.
Yes. We are on diffuse seulement des rappeuses LGBTQ ou women. Mm-hmm. Et you just told us that there's no show like that in Toronto, right?
There used to be. And you know what? They're going to kill me online because I don't remember the name of the show. But once upon a time, there was an all-women radio show. And I tried again, but don't worry about it. I'm not going to remember.
It's okay.
But that, like, this, because so much college radio has been, like, just cut off over there in Toronto, and there's only a few guys left that are doing radio shows, that show has been gone for years.
Whoa.
So there is nothing like this in Toronto at all. And I don't know about out west, but in Toronto, which is pretty much the biggest market for hip-hop, we don't have an all-women radio show.
It's surprising.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're the first one. Like here and in Toronto right now, we're the only one. So
wow,
that's good.
And you know what? Like one thing that I really liked about being invited here is the fact that you guys had to make me think.
Yeah.
Right, because you asked me. Ariane is that how I pronounce it?
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you. So you asked me 3 different rappers that I can suggest, right? And then if it was guys, I would have been like bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
But I had to start thinking. You know what I mean? I had a couple names off the bat, but then I was like, let me pick another one. And like, I had to go through my brain and like, I shouldn't have to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's the reality today. And like, it happens a lot. Every time I ask like people in this like hip hop industry, ask them, who's your favorite female rapper? Mm-hmm. And they're like, they only think about Cardi B, but after this, they're a bit lost.
Missy Elliott, Nicki Minaj. Et moi aussi, j'en ai parlé aussi autour de moi si des gens connaissent des rappers ou des beatmakers. J'ai demandé pour des beatmakers et il y a une personne qui m'a dit, tu sais, là, tu viens de me faire réaliser que je connais aucune beatmakers. Do you know some beatmakers?
Wonder Girl.
Wonder Girl. Yeah,
okay.
I saw it.
You
posted this, I think, maybe on your IG or...
I don't know, because I post so much on my IG, but she's popular.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Right? She's like done beats for Drake and all types of stuff, so she's out there.
Whoa, okay.
Right?
So it's Wonder Girl, right?
Yeah. I think it's Wunder. Wonder Girl. Right? Now, that's the only one that comes to mind because she's so popular. Right?
Yeah.
I can't list you 5, and that's a problem.
That's a problem. Yeah. I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
But that's why like what we're doing right now, and I think it's going to we're going in the good direction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we're trying to change things right now, but of course we're not there yet.
No, we're not there yet.
Definitely.
And we try also to initier le mouvement.
Initiate the movement, yeah.
Ouais, exactly. Comme justement, encore par rapport aux beatmakers, voir que il y en a aussi peu des femmes ou personnes queer beatmakers, ça me donne vraiment le goût d'en faire aussi, tu sais. De comme faire, OK, il y a quelque chose qui a pas vraiment été touché par mes communautés, donc je pourrais essayer de le faire, tu sais. Puis en même temps, ça va faire en sorte que ça va encourager d'autres personnes à le faire. So, c'est pas mal l'essence de notre émission, en fait.
Ouais, exactement. C'est de montrer que c'est possible pour tout le monde d'être dans cette culture du hip-hop. Et aussi, veux pas, donc c'est sûr que c'est triste de voir aussi peu de femmes dans cette culture, mais en même temps, on peut voir aussi un avantage, parce que dès que tu commences à faire du hip-hop ou du beat producing puis que t'es une fille, t'es une des seules, donc tu te fais remarquer aussi. Ouais. Donc il y a les deux côtés. C'est sûr que you have to dig to find it, but there's not that much, so you
There's not really much to dig from.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, but why do you think women are still so rare or low key in this industry? Why? Just generally.
Well, the common thing that's said is that it's expensive.
Yeah.
Right? And for the people who are in your listening audience, la chose qui s'est dit tout le temps, que c'est cher pour avoir un rappeur, madame. Is that the right word?
Un female rapper. Une femme rappeuse.
Une femme rappeuse, ouais.
Parce que le glam, c'est tout, le cheveux, tout ça, tout le temps, c'est cher. Avec les gars, t-shirt,
nice
des
shoes.
chains, nice shoes, we're done.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you think, mettons pour les femmes rappeuses, parce que j'en connais perso, je donne un exemple, No Name, elle est pas très extravagante, elle porte pas genre de wig ou des trucs de même.
Depends on your style.
Ouais, c'est ça, du freestyle. Ou il y a une autre rappeuse from Montreal, her name is Serenity. You absolutely have to check her. She's
I will.
insane, by the way. Elle aussi est pas extravagante ou porte des vêtements serrés ou quelque chose de même.
Elle est pas bougie, comme
ouais, c'est ça. She's not bougie. Penses-tu que c'est en fait un standard qui est imposé aux femmes, qui fait en sorte que c'est pour ça que c'est cher d'avoir des female rappers?
Definitely. Because sex sells, right? That's just been the common thing for decades and decades and decades, right?
Yeah.
So when you mention these rappers and you describe them, they sound like they're really good, but because their style is not like sexed up, it's harder to sell them. And then the ones who are sexed up, it's more expensive to push them.
Yeah.
So then it becomes the double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Also, another problem that women have, whether you're a glamorous rapper or, not as glamorous, is sexualization anyway.
Yeah.
Right?
That's true.
So when you go to a studio and the guy's like, yeah, I want to produce you. I'm a great producer. There's a percentage of time that he might not be. And he just wants to sleep with you.
Ouais.
That's so true.
We don't have to deal with that shit.
Ouais.
Sorry. We don't have to deal with that stuff.
It's okay to swear.
No worries here. It's free.
Dope.
Safe.
Dope.
But I completely understand. So,
and it's true. Like, I heard so many stories of girls. Like, I have lots of friends who are like rappers or like just singer, and they try to find like beats producers. And every time the same story happens, like they find a beats producer and he's very nice to her. They're starting to make the beat, and like just before they're gonna like enregistrer le beat, something happens. The guy wants to have a bit more, and the girl's like, "No, I'm just here for the music." And then the project goes like to garbage,
Of course, because now his ego is hurt. Yeah. He can't get around the fact that he was like, shot down and say, okay, well, let's just work anyway. Because you could have a work environment where you try to talk to one of your coworkers, let's say, which is it's not the best thing either. Now, if she says no, if you're not mature enough to be like, okay, cool, now let's continue and still work, and now your feelings are hurt, now the guy's gonna be like, no, I don't want to work with you no more. There's like a small percentage of us men who are mature enough to be like, to take rejection and then say, okay, well, let's still do some business.
Yeah, the girl loves your talent, which is very nice. Sometimes it's better this than just like, wanting to fuck you. So
And think about the other side too. Even if now the guy is mature enough to say, okay, let's continue to do business, now you got to feel like, oh, well, this guy tried to hit on me. Like, every time I go to the studio.
It's discouraging, actually. C'est décourageant de juste faire, oh shit, je viens de me faire objectifier. Est-ce que je fais ça encore? Est-ce que la personne collab encore avec moi toujours pour coucher avec moi ou pour faire de la musique?
Exactement.
Donc, ouais, je comprends ce que tu veux dire.
I think it's the number one struggle for women in hip-hop.
Yeah. Actually,
yeah, that would be one, and then the expensive stuff is number two.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So thank you for your answer, and we're gonna go with the Goldie London. That's the rapper that you recommend us with the song Juice. Do you know where she's from? Is she from Toronto? Or?
I haven't had a chance to interview her yet.
Okay.
So when I do, then I'll be able to find out exactly what part of Toronto.
Okay, but she's from Toronto.
She's from Toronto.
Right.
But in Toronto, c'est très important de differentier what neighborhood.
It defines you.
Yes.
Damn.
Right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. If you're like, oh yeah, I'm from everywhere, people kind of look at you like, yeah, oh, you're one of those guys, eh? Yeah, the everywhere
from
guys.
Toronto.
Yeah, you might be from like Hamilton or something, and like it's not even Toronto.
Oh, yeah. And why did you choose her?
She's on fire right now.
Oh.
When she drops a video, it reacts online on Instagram. I see a lot of views on it. I see a lot of comments on her stuff. You know what I mean? And the songs are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard her song. It's very good.
It's really good.
So we're going to hear it now. Juice from Goldie London.
Hey.
Whip it. Watch me do my trap thing. I finesse, then I curb. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. I'm a wife, think I'll never be a side.
Goldie, London.